Just days after Rockstar announced that GTA 6 was delayed until 2026, they released a whole load of screenshots, information, and a second trailer using actual in-game footage. Now, this has left some people wondering, if Rockstar are able to release all of this, how is the game being delayed? How is it not finished or nearly finished? I mean, that in-game footage in the trailer looked really nice and smooth, nice and good quality. Firstly, I just want to say that because a trailer is released and it contains in-game footage, it doesn't mean necessarily that the game is finished or even nearly finished. A lot of people will know this already. I mean, in the past, we've seen trailers for games that end up coming out years later, or in some cases, were never even released. But in the grand scheme of things, GTA 6 is nearing the end of development. Whether it comes out as planned in May 2026 or not, it is in the final stages. I mean, if Rockstar have been working on this game for like 12 years, and we're at the moment in the final year or even less of development, most of the work will have been done, and it's now just hammering out those final details, putting those finishing touches to make sure that everything runs smoothly, especially considering that the delay announcement was left so late. I think that kind of shows that at least at some point in the last year, Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar, whoever, believed they could still make autumn 2025. And that was reflected in what Take-Two has been saying. But game development is not like film production, especially when it comes to a game on the scale of GTA 6. A vast open world, an ever-developing online mode. Overall, a game that, as we know, is really made to just push the boundaries of what is possible. This is a game that's being worked on in Rockstar offices across the world, with loads of different people working on lots of different things in all different time zones. And we've spoken before about how hard that is to manage. Maybe one area is ahead of schedule, but another's behind. That delays the whole process. And that kind of brings me to the main thing I think has led to this delay. And that is the desire to avoid the kind of crunch we've seen in the development of previous Rockstar titles. This is something I've spoken about before, but as many of you will know, in the past, Rockstar have faced a lot of criticism from their own employees, who say that during the later stages of game development, things got really intense, too intense. People were working well into the evening and on their days off because they were under so much pressure to meet deadlines. This became such a huge controversy that in the past couple of years, Rockstar have addressed it. They've basically pledged to improve their work culture so this crunch doesn't take place anymore. And so I think delaying GTA 6 is in part down to the fact that Rockstar don't want to put all that pressure on developers like they have in the past. And I also want to highlight some social media posts from the well-respected gaming journalist Jason Schreier from back in May. He said back then, "Nobody I've talked to at Rockstar has believed fall 2025 was a real window for a very long time now. Too much work, not enough time, and what appears to be a real desire from management to avoid brutal crunch. GTA 6 slipping to 2026 has seemed inevitable for months, if not longer." And he then defends his comments, saying, "Skepticism is always healthy, but I've been keeping tabs on this for years. They certainly haven't eliminated all overtime, but everyone I've talked to at Rockstar says it's night and day from previous projects. If that changes, I'll report on it." So clearly, things have got better in terms of work culture at Rockstar, and obviously that is having a knock-on effect on the delivery of GTA 6. So maybe there would be a slight possibility of Rockstar still releasing the game in autumn 2025 if that crunch culture was still in place, but it also just seems like there's still lots of work to do. And I mean, ultimately, as we've heard before from Rockstar and Take-Two, They want to release a game that is shiny and new and perfect and really blows us away. Rockstar even say in their statement announcing the delay that with every game we've released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectations, and GTA 6 is no exception. We hope you understand that we need this extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve. So yeah, they're clearly looking to avoid a Cyberpunk-style incident here, which could potentially do them serious long-term reputational damage as well as financial damage. And I wonder if that whole Cyberpunk incident has kind of put the industry on edge a bit and made them a bit more wary. Ultimately, I think I speak for most fans here when I say that I'd rather wait a bit longer for a game that is really finished and polished than have one that's released early but riddled with bugs.